For lesson 4-5, we are going to work on arrays and partial products. But if you remember from topic 3, we did area models and partial products, which we can actually do for this as well. So it says a theater contains 14 rows of seats with 23 seats in each row. How many seats are in the theater? Solve this problem using any strategy you choose. So we know that our multiplication equation is 14 times 23. 14 times 23. Now, if we were doing an area model, the first thing I would do would be to draw my area model. The difference between what we did in topic 3 and now is I have to break apart both numbers. So the first thing I'm going to break apart is 14 into 10 and 4. Now I'm going to break apart 23 into 20 and 3. Just like we did last time, we have to match to come up with our equations. Well, in our first box, the two numbers that meet are 10 times 20. And then over here is 10 times 3. The difference now is we have a second set that we need to do. So now we go to the bottom, and the numbers that meet in the bottom are 4 times 20, and the last one is 4 times 3. So when we're doing this, boys and girls, we have 4 digits up here that are not 0, which means we have 4 multiplication equations. So I drew my area model, I broke it apart, I figure out the multiplication problems. Now I need to actually multiply. So 1 times 2 is 2, and I add my 2 zeros to get 200. 1 times 3 is 3. I add my 1 0 to get 30. 4 times 2 is 8. I add my 1 0, and 4 times 3 is 12. So now I take those 4 products, I line up my place values, and I add them all together. So we know that 14 times 23 equals 322. There's a second strategy that we can use to solve this, boys and girls, and that is partial products. When we are doing the area model, we are finding the partial products, but just like we set it up before, when we were doing multi-digit times 1 digit, we can do the same thing for 2-digit times 2-digit. So when I'm doing this, the first thing I'm going to break apart is I'm going to start with my 3. 3 times. So I'm going to pretend like the 2 is not even there. And like we did with 1 digit, I multiply it by the value. So the first one I have is 3 times 4. And then 3 times the value of the digit in the tens place, which would be 3 times 10. So now the difference here, boys and girls, is we have a second step. Now we need to multiply the value of the digit in the tens place in the number on the bottom, which is 20. And I go back, so I have 20 times the value of the digit in the ones place, which is 4, and then 20 times the value of the digit in the tens place, which is 10. Same thing as our area model. I broke it into 4 multiplication problems. I have 20 and 3, 10 and 4 to be 14. Then I just multiply. We have 12. We have 30, we have 80, I add my 2 zeros, I get the same partial products that I did in the area model, I add it all together, and our answer is still 322. Either strategy is fine.